Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video, and I don't know if you guys remember the TV show Hannibal. Me and my wife are big fans of that TV show. Can you believe it's been 9 years since season 3?
No.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It seems like yesterday we saw Will Graham and Hannibal, falling over that ledge or something like that. Mm-hmm. And Hannibal actually gets put into the institution. Remember, what season was it? The end of season 2 where Will Graham ends up in the institution instead of Hannibal. That was so good.
Yeah.
But they canceled the show after just 3 seasons, and I was so disappointed. It went through pretty much the entire book of Red Dragon. It was really kind of loosely based. I read all the books. I love the books. And everybody for the past 9 years has been saying, we want season 4. Do you want season 4?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I like the TV show, but then some part I have to close my eyes because it's kind of gruesome.
It was actually pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like they had like body parts cut up, and the way they did the show, I'm always been more of a purist to the book, and of course they take leeways because this is 3 seasons, but it was still extremely respectful to the book. They did it the right way. It was on NBC, if I'm not mistaken. It was gory, it was gruesome, and then they canceled it. I was like, the ratings were so good, everybody loved the show.
Yeah, it's so like psychological thriller.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do like what's his name?
Will Graham?
Yeah, Will Graham. He's I mean, he the way he figure out, the Hannibal is really...
Yeah, he put himself into the mindset of the killer.
Yeah.
Which is really Hannibal. And he was really doing that in the book too. But this TV show was really more of a prequel to Red Dragon, then eventually got into Red Dragon. And remember at the end, it really set up Silence of the Lambs because they teased Clarice Starling actually about to meet Hannibal. So it's been 9 years, and Mads Mikkelsen is now giving an update here. This is what he says. He says, no secret at all. It's no secret that all of us who were a part of the cast and Brian, we all want to go back. It's got to happen eventually sooner than later because we're not getting any younger, right? But the story itself can jump. It can have that gap, which is fine. So it's all about finding a home for it. But that's nothing concrete out there. Why that's the case, I don't know. We love the show, and there seem to be a lot of other people liking it as well. But then I got the chance to work with him on Dust Bunny, so I got a little whiff of the old times. He's got a few ideas, Brian, so I can't really reveal any in case we do start. But I'm sure they made it somehow. So kind of a tease right there. The problem is they don't have a studio. I mean, isn't Hannibal on Netflix?
I'm not sure, but I was hoping, the TV show will be on Netflix though. I mean,
yeah. I think that would be a good place for it to get picked up. Definitely, if they bring in season 4, Clarice is definitely going to be in it. Now in Silence of the Lambs, they didn't know each other. In the movie, they don't meet each other either. But if you read the book, it actually says that Will Graham became a drunk after his encounter with Hannibal Lecter, because Clarice actually says she doesn't know who he is. But when it comes to this Hannibal show, I think they'll find a way to actually have them both meet each other, since they already was setting it up.
I don't know, but he's a real good actor. You know, the
Mads
guy.
Mikkelsen is really good.
Yeah, I like him, and I mean, even though I don't like the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny, the movie, but he's pretty good actor.
I mean, he's good like in everything he does. I never thought that anybody could play Hannibal like Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
But Mads Mikkelsen is so good.
Yeah, he
that
is.
He pulled it off. He definitely pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, I do like I do really like him. He's pretty much like, I can get into his character, where like, okay, that's really act like Hannibal.
Yeah, Hannibal is supposed to be very, very sophisticated, even though he's insane.
Yeah, but he's really smart, real calm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he does play like in the movie, like, Anthony Hopkins, the role.
Yeah, I think he's a bit different, mainly because, in the Anthony Hopkins movies, we already knew that for the most part that he was insane. He was already in prison and everything. For the most part in this show, people don't realize that he's actually a cannibal. Will Graham eventually figures that out. So he has to like really kind of like hide his tracks and everything. He's really good at it.
Yeah, he's real good hiding his identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like, he can fool everyone, you know?
He can fool a bunch of people. I mean, if you guys read the books, man, the books are so good. You know that he's barely in Red Dragon, the book, which is kind of mainly what this is actually focused on. The Hannibal character is only about in 10 pages in the book. That's really about it. And then he becomes a bigger character in Silence of the Lambs. And Hannibal is really all about him. And young Hannibal is about how he truly became a cannibal. Because that's 4 books overall. So they kind of touched on that too, because they mentioned his sister Misha in the show as well. So they kind of touched on that prequel book also as well.
Yeah. Well, it's not really my, cup of tea, but I do like, the acting and it's, psychological, drill.
Yeah, yeah. It needs to happen. Find a home somewhere. I mean, there's so much bad stuff on TV. This show was so good. Everybody involved wants to actually come back and do it.
Yeah, the only problem is very gruesome.
That worked out for me. I mean, it's Hannibal.
It doesn't work out for me. I have to close my eyes.
Well, Hannibal cuts up body parts and he eats them. So it makes sense that it's going to be gruesome.
Yeah, so whenever I watch that kind of movie with you, I have to close my eyes too. In some part.
Yeah. But I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. What do you guys think it is? Hannibal Season 4, minor update. It's not off the books. 9 years. What a long time, So that's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.